What up, man? What's good? Little midday, early day live. Nothing too crazy. Figured I would jump in here and talk to y'all. What's that on my jacket? There's always something on me that I can't see till them ring lights turn on. But anyway, what's good, man? It's starting to become tradition. Something random on CFT's shirt when the streams start. But we're going to do a little early live because CFT is going to be with the family this evening. So let's talk Cowboys and the frustration of our goofy owner before this evening. And maybe I can give y'all some good energy going into the new year and we can ignore our owner. Turn some of that light down because it's a little too bright. Turn this one down too. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We will see. What's good with y'all though? It's all kind of stuff on me as usual. Who in here with me? Sin City Cowboy, Dak owns Philly. Trilogy's in here. Brandy Mahoney's in here. What's good? What's good, Trilogy? So Sammy's in here. Dak owns Philly. Hit the like button. Brandon Fife, JB Cowboys, Sir Dog, what's good? Talk Media, was good? Katrina Kiss, was goody? Was goody? Michael Clark. Here we go again. Jerry about to have urgency to do ish again. Crazy man. I don't know. Jerry's pissing me off as usual, but I'm trying to woosah. Hit that like button for me. Um, I'm gonna try. Katrina Kiss was good. Paul Rumbone. I love Jerry Jones. Okay, Paul, you trying to get kicked out of the chat? That sounds. I smell an Eagles fan. That it, Paul, you like a team that wear green a lot. I can I can feel it. I can smell it. I can smell an Eagles fan in here gloating about Jerry Jones' goofiness. Jerry just talking. X Venom, I want to believe you. I do. Maybe you're right. Too late. He gone. He already gone. Hey man, don't come here talking no craziness. We on edge. Um, Matt Williams, what's good? What's good? What's good? Jerry Jones comments this morning. I'm pretty sure y'all seen him. I was listening to Long and Law Nation's live stream earlier. Shout out to Law Nation, one of the goats in this thing. He did a immediate stream. I think he understood the severity of what Jerry was talking about. And it's not that Jerry said anything that I'm not used to hearing him say. Let me be clear. It's the fact that Jerry Jones wants to walk the line. He wants to toe the line. He wants to play both sides of the fence. And it's frustrating. Brandy Mahoney, what are you talking about? Jalen Milroe, stay your butt in college. What happened? What I missed? Did Jalen Milroe say he's coming back? Some of these quarterbacks is saying, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna stay. What I missed? That was a random draft talk point. Oh, they playing right now. That's why. Oh, all right. I'm not paying. I'm at work. I'm live streaming. I ain't paying attention. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I know it's a random time for me to be live, but like I said, I wanted to get y'all some content because I know later's gonna get a little bit busy, and we all gonna be spending time hopefully with our families and hopefully doing their. Let me ask y'all this before I get into the content. What y'all doing later for New Year's? Let's do something lighthearted for a second before I go on my diatribe. What y'all doing later for New Year's? Y'all gonna be with family? Y'all going out? Y'all getting drunk? Like what you doing? You know, Lola Cowboys. Happy New Year, Ron. What's good with you? What's good with you, Lola Cowboys? Icy, my guy. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, dog. You know what I'm saying? Trilogy work. Let me get Trilogy in mod. Trilogy in here chilling. Let me get Trilogy in mod. He's in here early. I like to give mods to people that pop in my stream early that don't got one. You pop my stream early. I'm trying to hold you down. Christopher Branham, I ain't see you in here. What's up with you, my dog? My dog Christopher. What's good with you, man? Going to church. Ain't nothing wrong with going to church. I think that's amazing. I don't know if we're gonna make it this year. Robert Coleman. Yo, what's good with you, C. Clark? All of the above. I'm gonna be chilling with the fam. I don't think I'm getting drunk this year. I think sometimes, y'all know I love to have drinks and chill when I'm with the family, but when I'm with my girls and stuff, sometimes I like to keep it light. So we gonna probably just chill. I might go pick up some wings or something. Like keep it real low key, you know, get like a vegetable tray or something. I don't feel like cooking. I think I'm gonna just chill with the family, enjoy the evening. I like to bring in the new year. I feel like how you bring in your new year is how your year is going to go. And if you bring in your new year and nothing but chaos, your year sometimes can become chaotic. So I like to bring it in, like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to sound all crazy, like in prayer, focused on next year's vibe. Some years we've done vision boards and things like that. I like to bring it in positive. 72 people in here. I know we should be at like 70 likes. I feel it in my soul. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna keep it light, hang out with the fam, um, find a countdown or something cheesy, and just do that. But what I'm not going to do is worry about the Cowboys. I think around like 6 p.m. ish, which is a good cutoff for me and my make content, always looking at what's going on with Dallas. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Dallas things to the side and focus on family. Oh, I'll do that though, Matt Williams. Yes, I will watch Ashton Genty tonight. When that game kick off, I will do that. That sounds, you know what? I'll watch Genty. I don't want to worry about the Cowboys. I'll watch Genty and root for him. Sorry, Penn State. I'll root for him. When that game kick off, y'all. I should be tapped into that, but listen, life be busy. Life be lifing. I'm literally doing this live stream on my lunch break, so I love y'all. That's why you should hit the like button. If you came home on your lunch break to do a live stream for your people that support you, hit the like button. Hey, bro. I love you, but we are Penn State here. Hey. What's up, Sheila Neal? My fault, big dog. Jameson Taylor. Michael Clark got real. Hey, people know we playing with their colleges. Hey, it's Hook'em over here. It's Longhorns all day, so I ain't got to worry about that quite yet. But it's cool, man. It's for the greater good. We want to see Genty do well tonight. I can't have y'all playing too good. You know what I'm saying? I need Genty to go off on y'all. I'm sorry. Let me get a couple mods out there. People that sit here support me on my lunch break. Appreciate y'all. Now, let's talk about Jerry's comments for a minute. And how Jerry be pissing me off. Jerry does not want to admit that he don't want to bring back Mike McCarthy. You want to know? Let me tell you why I know Jerry Jones is not bringing back Mike McCarthy. And if he does, I'll just stand corrected. I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. And trust me, someone gonna come point it out. Wrong. You said that we wasn't bringing back McCarthy. That's fine. Abdul Carter licking that down tonight. Abdul Carter ain't no run stopper. Abdul Carter gonna get ran over. Abdul Carter is a pass rushing, slim built edge rusher. He ain't no run stopper quite yet. He gotta add some pounds. He gonna have to show me. That's the one thing about Abdul Carter that worries me. He a little lightweight. But the 49ers owner came out and said, like through a statement, 49ers owner came out. We almost hit 50 likes. Hit the like button for me. The 49ers owner came out and said, we are, right? He came out and said, we are bringing back head coach Kyle Shanahan and general manager John Lynch next year in a statement. Let's clear all the confusion up. There's no worry. Don't be thinking about it going into the last week of the season. And you know what? Everybody in that organization is on one accord. All of the players know now. All of the coaches know now because Kyle's probably going to bring back most of his coaches, whether they switch out a defensive coordinator. All of that stuff is in place. It kills the chaos in the organization. And you know what? What happened? They did that. The players went out there, and the 49ers looked the best they've looked in a long time. Now, they lost the game, but they was balling for the most part. 91 people in here. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. What's up, Jeanette Rogers? Why won't Jerry Jones? Let me ask y'all this. Why won't Jerry Jones just come out and say, Mike McCarthy coming back, Mike Zimmer coming back, we're going to run this thing back? Because when he talks in the interview, he talks about how we had so many injuries and, you know what I'm saying, they want to get players on one accord and, not having Dak and Sam Williams. He mentioned that in the interview, and just certain players really threw us off this year, which is a fact. Injuries derailed our season a lot. I'm thinking right now we're 7-9. Y'all can't tell me that if we were fully healthy most of the year, let's just say 90% health, like, mostly health, like kind of like the Eagles have gotten lucky and had. Y'all don't think we would have 10 wins? That's just 3 more wins. If Dak Prescott was healthy, y'all don't think we could have won 3 more games? I do. I do. I would love to say 11. I might be reaching with 10. Maybe it's 9. But fully healthy, I could see us winning 3 more games. I feel like we could have probably finished off and beat the Falcons if Dak didn't get hurt. I do. I know. Sounds crazy. I feel like we win that Bengals game. That's 2 wins. Now I just got to find one more win somewhere. Just one more win. Probably would be this week coming up. Because we already beat the Commanders with Cooper Rush, so I know we can beat the Commanders. We probably would end this season 10-7. Because you're not about to tell me we can beat the Commanders with Cooper Rush, but we can't beat them with Dak Prescott. I ain't trying to hear it. So my point is, we probably would have been a 10-7 season. So I get where Jerry Jones is coming from. 101 people in here, man. Hit that like button for me. We got close to beating the Ravens, but we was really off track early in the year. So I'm not going to try to spin none of those games, none of them narratives. We probably could have beat the Eagles in Dallas, because if you go back and watch that game, we were in that game. Cooper Rush just can't play versus the Eagles. That's the controversial game y'all don't want to hear. Dak Prescott is 9-4 versus the Eagles. Dak Prescott could have won that game. It was 10-6 earlier in that game, and the defense was balling. Remember, we had overshown. We were a lot more healthy, and we were holding them down. We could have won that game. But then the levees broke in the second half in that third quarter, and things got weird. I think with Dak Prescott in that game, we had drove down the field a couple times and just didn't score. Y'all go back and watch that game again. But my point, that's neither here nor there. My point is, I get where Jerry's coming from with this whole, if we was healthy, we'd be back. I mean, we would have been better. Yes, we would have been better. About 3 wins better. But if you feel like that, why not say, okay, because of the injuries and everything, like we bringing Mike McCarthy back, why not put that reassurance not only through your fan base, but through your locker room, through your coaching staff? There's like an entire coaching staff on both sides of the ball where their contracts expire. You want to allow all of those people to just go into, it's holiday season, going to the top of the year, not knowing job security? And then to hear him say, I have no urgency. This is the thing. I'd have no urgency. I have no urgency to sign any contracts or to review any of that stuff. These gentlemen, you do know that there is an arms race. And we'll talk about this further. Hit the like button. I would love to get it to 100 likes before I jump off of here. I'm being here about 35, 40 minutes. I'm not going to be here a full hour like normal. So let's see if y'all can help me get to 100 likes so this stream keeps living when I go back to work. So if you don't mind, hit that like button. Let's get it to 100 so I can, what I'm saying, when I jump off here, this joint will keep building throughout the day. There's an arms race with coaches and subsidiary coaches right when the season ends. People are talking about doing interviews already. The Jets are interviewing Ron Rivera. Mike Vrabel news is coming out every day. He's been linked to the Browns and the Jets and the Cowboys and the Raiders. Mike Vrabel's been linked to everybody, the Bears. But things are happening behind the scenes. What do you mean no urgency? This is the exact same thing that Jerry does every year when he goes on that boat trip right when free agency starts. He wants to move on his time. This is not 1988. You have to get busy. And I was saying, is this a bad sign of things to come? To say out loud, I don't have a sense of urgency. I'm getting that same feeling I got when his goofy self said, we're all in. Remember that goofy ass comment that has come back to haunt Cowboys fans for the entire year? Matt Batten, coaches won't be on the market long. That is correct. 27 likes away from 100. That is very correct, sir. The coaches will be getting signed up quickly because people want to put their what together, their staffs together. So if coaches want better opportunities, they want to see if they can do something better. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that as soon as coaches start to get hired, they're not going to be texting and emailing and shooting people, "Hey man, I'm free. I ain't got no contract in Dallas. What's good?" You think Al Harris wouldn't go join another staff, get better opportunities because Jerry doesn't have the wherewithal to lock him down? I know Mike Zimmer will be right there. No one is going to come swoop in and take Mike Zimmer. I don't think. Mike McCarthy, Jay Glazer said the other day, remember this? Jay Glazer came out and said Mike McCarthy is on a good 3 to 4 teams wish list. As in Mike McCarthy's definitively coming back ain't on the table. And I ain't saying I want Mike back. That's a whole nother live stream. Because I don't. And I think he's gone. Appreciate Mike for his services. But the audacity, the arrogance to just say, I'm moving on my own time frame. If I was Mike McCarthy, whether I want him back or not, I would go interview with the Chicago Bears and just dip. See, Matt, you heard the same thing I heard. I would just interview with the Chicago Bears and just go get a job. I wouldn't deal with the Joneses no more. He would be relieved to get given full autonomy. I can run my show how I want. Wow. Y'all want to know why Jerry says he doesn't have urgency, though? I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. Jeff Lee was good. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. And no, it's not because I sit in the war room. I'm trying to tell y'all I'm trying my best to psychoanalyze and understand how Jerry Jones moves. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones already know who they want to be our next coach. They just don't want to say it. See, a lot of this stuff is just timing. They don't want to come out and say, they don't want stories leaking out that Mike might not be back. Behind the scenes, people know Mike might not be back. Jay Glazer calls the Cowboys to get information about if Mike's going to be back. Sorry, little work phone love. $5 super chat for my dog Glenn. Man, happy holidays, Glenn White. Been supporting me for years. Always showing love. Thank you for the super chat. With an old scheme, you aren't getting the best coaches on your staff. No one's trying to be a part of old losing schemes. That messes up their future. I agree. It's like getting a stain on your shirt. You want that stain up off you. It's a great point, Glenn White. And thank you for that $5 super chat. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, anything you celebrate. Wish you love in the new year. Thank you. That's a great point, though. When you're talking about these coaches, but Jerry Jones is not worried about having urgency because he has a couple of coaches circled. Who do y'all think Jerry Jones has circled that he's like, they'll be right there when I'm ready for them? This is why I tweeted this the other day. Everybody thought I was crazy. This is why. 20 likes away from 100. Kellen Moore is right there. That's an emergency release valve. And I know I'm not trying to piss y'all off. I'm just trying to be real. Kellen Moore is right there. Jason Witten is right there. Katrina Kish, you were right. Jason Witten, Kellen Moore is right there. Who else is right there waiting for Jerry Jones? Lincoln Riley. And I know that sounds crazy. Apparently, Lincoln Riley was the top vote, the top person that Stephen Jones wanted back before we hired Mike McCarthy. But see, Lincoln Riley's name was a lot higher in coaching circles at the time. But if they bring in a new offensive, think about it. You can keep Mike Zimmer in place, bring in a young coach like a Lincoln Riley or Kellen Moore that can be the head coach, but they can get taught how to be a head coach by somebody like Mike Zimmer. Lincoln Riley coached with CD too. That's a fact. I know he has USC looking bad. I'm not in here advocating or trying to promote Lincoln Riley. I'm trying to understand how the Joneses think. Why are they so comfortable with saying I don't have urgency? That means that they're not looking at any coaches that other teams are looking at. That's the way I look at it. You don't have urgency, but you don't want to come out and definitively say Mike McCarthy will be back, which makes me think, Mike's not going to be back. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If Mike comes back, I'll be like, I ain't see it. They spent the last month giving Mike way too much praise, way too much. Yo, Mike McCarthy's the best this, and Mike McCarthy's the best that. Way too much praise in the last month. Right? It just don't add up to me. I don't buy it. They've been giving him too much praise the last month. And I know we went on 4 out of 5 game winning streak, but it just they never gave him this much praise in 12-5 seasons. Noah Simmons, they do it for drama. They do, that's a fact. Jerry Jones came out and said the Dallas Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days a year on Netflix, that Netflix theater trailer, whatever. And he wasn't lying. We are a soap opera. We are a goofy reality show that he loves to pump up and make things look like they're more crazy than they are. But I do know that certain things could be said to quell all this, and he just won't say it. Just say it. Big Fish 5, $20 super chat. Appreciate you, dog. Bro. Y'all drop some fire in there for Big Fish. That's a dub. Bro, I think Jerry wants a coach to get hired so he can say Mike was the best option left. I can't even be mad at you. That's a great thought process. Maybe he's just waiting. But I think Mike McCarthy will get hired before he gets to do that. Channel member too. Appreciate you, Big Fish 5, man. Thank you for the support, bro. No question. Thank you for the support. Soap opera business, not football team. That's a fact. Gil, what's good with you? After Eagles. Gil just came in with after Eagles. I like that. Just random Eagles hate. That's hilarious. Salute. My point is, Jerry could have shut all this down. He could have came out and said, "Hey man, I'm bringing back Mike McCarthy. Y'all don't trip. Y'all don't trip." Glenn White, another $5 super chat. You're right. Jones always says the opposite. If they want you back, they trash you. If they don't like you, and if they don't, they talk you up. That fire emojis in there for Glenn White. That was perfectly put. Jerry Jones and them always do the opposite. Fire emojis for Glenn White. Let me read that again. Jones always says the opposite. If they want you back, they trash you. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Zeke Elliott at a point. They trashed. All the players that ever usually get contracts get trashed a little bit, then they sign you. If they don't like you, they start bigging you up. So Mike McCarthy has been, I've heard them trash Mike McCarthy in the media. We have 11 likes away from 100. All of a sudden, somebody just randomly came in here with some Dak hate. That's hilarious. We in here having discussions about, I feel like that'd be Jerry Jones from his burner account. We in here talking about Jerry Jones' lack of urgency and the fact that he ain't put this team together right, and the fact that he can do some things to make things better. And when somebody just comes out of nowhere like, I hate Dak, Dak is trash. I'm like, yo, man, Dak been hurt for 3 months. Not literally 3 months, but he been gone for a minute. Like, what are you talking about? You can't blame Dak ain't there right now. You can't use him. You can't hide behind him. He hurt. Your owner, your coaches, y'all should have figured something else out. We didn't have to look this bad. I get the Eagles one thing, man. Jalen Hurts got hurt. Their backup quarterbacks look equipped to play the other day. They just did. I'm sorry. But that random just Dak hate be like, yo, man, get the subject back on Dak. Shut up. Thank you, Trilogy. Dak ain't got nothing to do with this entire conversation. We'll start discussing Dak next season. I'm sorry. And if you got Dak hate, put it down. You can get in there next year. It ain't time for it yet. Ricky Morris, that's exactly. Yo, it's sunny outside today. Dak is trash. Hey, man, relax. What you trying to eat tonight? Dak is trash. Dang, what does that have to do with anything? Like, people don't even be trying anymore. Leroy Kimball, it's all good. They just don't even be caring. Dak is trash. It's like Tourette's. Like they don't even be trying to figure out, yo, man, you talk about anything, Dak is trash. All right, man, you got it, big dog. Anyway, Jerry can quell all this stuff, man. He can quell this. He can quell it. He can shut all this talk down. All he has to do is do what the 49er owner did. Mike McCarthy will be back. We had a long year of injuries and stuff like that, but I believe in Mike McCarthy and what he has done over the last 5 years. I want to give him a contract extension and bring him back. I think he can lead us to where we need to go. The end. No more talk about is Mike coming back? But no. That's why when Glenn White says that he does the opposite, he does. He does. Jerry Jones spent all offseason talking about we might not need Dak and, all kinds of downplaying, disrespectful things for Dak Prescott just to wait to the last possible second to get the contract done. And they had some slight stuff on CeeDee Lamb, nothing too crazy. But y'all buckle up because the Micah Parsons slander is coming. The Micah Parsons slander is on its way. Don't y'all worry. Don't y'all worry. Micah's smart, though. Micah getting out in front of it. Micah is smart. Micah's like, his responses to questions that probably pissed Jerry. Hey, y'all, it's going to be hard to pay people at the top of the market. Micah's like, I don't really want to be the top of the market player. I'll take a pay cut. Stephen Jones like, what? I want to build this team, so I don't want to take all the money. I'll give you back some of your pie. Probably confused the shit out of Stephen Jones. What's happening? Micah, we need you to be a better leader. I really want to work on my leadership skills this offseason. I understand the importance of leadership. Like, Micah is saying all the right things and not being combative at all. And they trying their best to fight with him. Micah, you need to be a better leader. You're right. I do need to be a better leader. Micah, we can't pay you all the money. I understand that, so you can keep some of it. Like, Micah doing all the right things, and Stephen Jones is like, I don't want to fight with you. We supposed to fight till August. Somebody got in Micah's ear and said, you gonna get paid anyway. There's no reason to fight with them. He gonna get his bag. We all know he gonna get his bag. Tomorrow morning, though, I might do another live stream tomorrow morning if y'all free. I'm not leaving yet. I'm gonna stay on another like 13 minutes. But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna do a live stream with my dog DMV and my brother Jay Tuck. We're gonna talk about current events. If y'all want to tap in. Yeah, tomorrow morning we're gonna tap that in. We got 170 people in here, 103 likes. Let's get it to 150 likes. He just want more around him to compete for the common goal of winning the championship. You're right. I'm not even mad at that. I know why Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb ain't get him no pay cuts, though. They want proof. Yo, where you going to spend the money? You know what's the most beautiful thing about Dak Prescott's contract, about paying a quarterback a lot of money? It's a beautiful word with an R that's long. All of this frustrating, and Dak is killing the cap and all this extra stuff. This is why I always say that stuff is a myth. It's something called restructuring. Every large contract can be restructured. The problem with restructuring a contract to help save money is when you move money around like that, you have to pay it either in signing bonus or upfront money. That upfront money comes out of the owner's pocket. It doesn't come out of the salary cap. This is why the Eagles are able to do what they do. Jeffrey Lurie pays a lot of money out of his pocket. Upfront money. It's not that the money isn't under the salary cap, it's that you can move it around to make it not affect the salary cap if you pay it up front after a restructure. That's why Jalen Hurts makes that much money, but his cap hit is very low. Jeffrey Lurie pays him about $30 million out of his pocket, so that his cap hit is like 20 mil. The Jones family, hear me out, are very cheap. They don't want to pay money out of their pocket. They don't want to do that. And that's where they get into problems. It would be simple. Just restructure the contract, get some more money, pay Dak some more money up front. I know it sounds like, why should they have to do that? But why does it matter? The Jones families they're billionaires. That money is very minimal to them. Dude be riding around in a $250 million yacht. Restructure Dak's contract, restructure CD's contract. You only do restructures for players you plan on keeping. Dak ain't going nowhere. We're not getting our best bet to get a new quarterback is to draft someone in the lower rounds. Jackson Dart, Dylan Gabriel, somebody that's going to be in the lower rounds. You can do that, but you're not going to get no high round draft pick, and we're not signing a big name free agent. Dak's going to be here for at least 3 years, at least. So if you get a young quarterback, you could train him up for the 3 years. My point is, restructures Dak's contract, don't extend it. Get some money that way. Teflon Breed, my dog, what's good with you? And C. Clark, and load the clip. That's all. Load the clip. That's all I'm saying. The Browns just did that with Deshaun Watson. That's my point. That's why I don't stress this whole, but the contract is so large, I don't know what I'm going to do. Restructure the contract. Stop whining. Put on your big boy pants. You're a billionaire. Sit down. Get Dak some more weapons. Give Micah Parsons and them some defensive tackles. Draft a corner. Revamp the safety room. You got work to do, but it can all be done. The positions that we need, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. The positions that we need, it's easier to get in free agency than to try to draft them. This is why I want to draft a receiver for everybody. We need to draft D tackles, and you can find serviceable mid-level offensive linemen and serviceable mid-level defensive tackle help that's better than what we've had for good prices, as opposed to trying to pay a big name for receiver to add to the room. You draft a receiver because receivers are the second highest paid position in the league outside of edge rusher. So you pay Micah, you pay CD, and then you go get help in the other arenas. You can get a pretty decent size, decent price safety on the market. You can find decent veteran corner on the market. You can. Left tackle? No, you can't. But we just drafted our left tackle. And if you don't like him so much, then bump Tyler Smith out to left tackle. You have an option to fix left tackle. You might not want to listen, but tough times call for tough measures. We can fix left tackle like that. Bump Tyler Smith out the left tackle. He is athletic enough. He has the experience. He could get it done. It's not that difficult. And then for everybody that want to save money, if you really, really want to save money, I don't know, Terrence still been playing decently, but if you want to save money, you think Tyler Guyton can probably do that job. Put Tyler Guyton at the right, cut Terrence Steele post June 1st, get your money back. We need defensive tackles like yesterday, and they're available. There's serviceable veteran defensive tackles that are better than Linval Joseph. No disrespect to Linval, he's just older. But we waited till August to sign some. They're available every year. We just don't go get them. Big Benny Rich was good. D Shift was good. We're not getting guys, unfortunately. Probably not, but I'm going to talk my talk. You can get defensive tackles in late March. And then draft a really good one. Draft one, sign one. What have I been saying? Y'all been around. 183 people in here. Who been here? Have y'all heard me say, y'all, that's my philosophy, y'all. Sign one, draft one. Sign one, draft one. That's how you fix this team back. Sign a veteran safety, maybe draft a rookie safety. Sign 2 vet D tackles, maybe draft a D tackle. Because it takes 3 years for D tackles to develop. That's why Mozzie Smith's starting to look right. It's like, oh, he decent. It take a while. Now I will say this. I've been saying draft, sign a veteran receiver. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna do a video later this week, and y'all about to get on me, and that's fine. I don't mind getting got on. I get excited about small things. It's okay. Y'all know. I'm afraid to say it. Is Jonathan Mingo okay? Is he decent? I've been watching that clip of how he did Quinyon Mitchell dirty over and over again. Because I need to see if you can do it once. Quinyon Mitchell is supposed to be Deion Sanders mixed with Darrell Revis. I watched him abuse Quinyon Mitchell at least 3 times on Sunday. And that's what I've been wanting to see. It ain't about the pass. I know the pass sailed over his head into the stands because Cooper Rush is doo-doo. But I saw Jonathan Mingo show me something. Now, I'm not saying don't draft a receiver because I want Jonathan Mingo to be my 3. But I saw him show me something. I saw it. I saw him outrun. I didn't even know he was that fast. I know he run a 4.4, but I ain't seen it on the field. I saw him double move, outrun Quinyon Mitchell, and he was outrunning CJ Gardner Johnson. You don't gotta give. We got the rights to Mingo for another 2 years. We don't gotta give him no deal. He's already signed. So I just want to see it again this Sunday. Because I might be hyped for no reason. I want to see it again this Sunday. I seen that 4.4, 6.2, 220 double move. Go look it up. Double move Quinyon Mitchell and make him. It was the worst Quinyon Mitchell has looked this year. I've seen Quinyon Mitchell go against a bunch of receivers. Nobody else has made him look like that. Not like that. Left him. So, just a thought. Just a thought. We got a lot of talking to do, y'all. It's December 31st. Happy New Year's Eve. But we got a lot to talk about. Like, I know y'all like, oh, the season is over. It's going to get more interesting now that the season's over for the Cowboys. We got the reverse. I know that sounds like it sucks because I would love to be talking playoffs, but we got a lot to talk about this offseason. Buckle up. If you're not a channel, subscribe to the channel, like the content, be a channel member if you want to be. But we got a lot to talk about. I ain't going nowhere tonight, Ricky Morris. I'm going to be in the house. I'm just going to be with the family. I'm going to be with my 2 daughters and my wife tonight, so I'm chilling. So I ain't going out. I'm going to go pick some food up. We going to chill. It's wild out here, man. I'm too old. I'm excited to be in the house, but I wanted to just do a little live stream and just talk to y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That because I know I was like, am I gonna be able to do video later? You know, because listen, my family, I appreciate them, man. They are very lenient. Y'all know I do content almost 365 days a year, holidays, non-holidays, morning, night. I'm always around. I'll be up in the middle of the night with y'all on after night games. And my wife and kids are very, very understanding and they don't mind me doing all that. So tonight, I'm giving them all of me. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna enjoy the family. Matt Batten, my dog. I appreciate you, man. Happy holidays and happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Anna Castro. You know, so I was like, let me do some content early. Let me come home on my. Now I didn't eat lunch, but it is what it is. I'll be all right. Let me come on my lunch break, do some content, talk to my family, talk to the cartel, talk to the people that support CFT and love the Cowboys like me. But you know, Jerry Jones just pissed me off, which made that was and I knew I said it this morning. I said Jerry Jones is gonna say something to piss me off. And to say definitively, I don't have a sense of urgency. It's like, yo, the audacity of you. But it lets me know that he's not bringing back Mike McCarthy because you can just say it. Almost at 150 likes. You could have just said it. You could have just came out and said, yo, man, Mike will be back. Zim will be back. Why not? Now, I think Zim will be back. I think their plan, because I told you, I think they got a plan. $20 super chat from Darren Posey. Appreciate you. Happy New Year's, my guy. I definitely appreciate you. I appreciate you. Word up. Y'all dropped that fire in there for Darren. I think it's Darren. My fault. Darren Posey that dropped the $20 super chat. Channel member, by the way. Appreciate y'all. And I'm working on the channel emojis. I know y'all just got the stars. I'm gonna try to get something better. I know it took me fucking like a billion years to get the channel membership going. I need to get the emojis going. I'm working. I want to improve the channel. Y'all know every year, if y'all been around, every year in the offseason, I improve the channel some. Go back and watch the videos I started off in the kitchen. Thanks again, Darren, for that $20 super chat. And then I got the little baby studio. I redid my little guest room. You know. And then I got the Temptations mic, and I got a better camera, and I redid the wall, and I added some lighting, and I added some more stuff. I'm going to figure out this soundboard, and I'm going to add in a call-in line before next year starts. Because apparently people want to call in and yell at me. So I'm going to do a call-in line. I'm going to try a call-in line. If it get wild, I'm going to cancel the call-in line. We're going to see. I ain't as diplomatic as my brother Law Nation or my dog Vosh Lombardi. I get a little crazy. That Temptations mic, man, I miss that mic. But this Shure mic it just sound better. It is what it is. This Shure mic is just better. You know. But I had to touch base with my family. You know what I'm saying? I think about that call it. Hey, that call-in line gonna get wild. I can see it now. Somebody gonna be like, Dak trash. I'm like, your mama trash. And it's gonna be like, oh, snap. That call went left. I can see it now. I can see somebody calling Dak trash and me just being super disrespectful for no reason. And I'm gonna have to end the call-in line like, yo, man, that wasn't appropriate. Why you do that? And I'm like, oh, my fault. It's gonna be like I'm gonna do the call-in line. The next day I'm gonna have to do the apology line. Like, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to disrespect you like that. I can see it. I can see it now. But it's cool. We're gonna work on it. I'm gonna get up out of here. Just remember, I'm gonna run back one thing, and thank y'all for all the super chats and all the love. One thing that was said earlier in this stream that I think needs to be resaid, and that was from my brother. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it. Can I find it? I want to read the exact one. Sometimes the super chats just disappear and they just be like, well. Can I find it? My fault, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can find a specific super chat. And I can't. Okay, since I can't find it, it's all good. I'll say this. I'll try and paraphrase it. Remember, what Jerry Jones does is whatever gets the most emotion out of you. So always think about this. When you see a Jerry Jones comment, never take it at face value because he don't give you face value. So if he's out here telling you, and this is Glenn White, my dog Glenn White, his super chat earlier. When Jerry's out here praising someone for a month, that ain't right. Something ain't right about that. Stephen Jones, they don't give that much praise. And all of this, well, we had injuries and all these excuses. They don't give Dak these excuses. They don't say, Dak, why Dak ain't getting it done because we ain't getting him no receivers. Dak ain't getting it done because the offensive line is shaky and we depended on rookies. Dak ain't getting it done because his offensive coordinator isn't running the ball and we don't have a running back. They don't say that. They just say, yo, we paying you, get it done. But they've been giving Mike McCarthy all the excuses in the world, and I just been looking at it like, I don't know. It's a lot of love coming out. I don't believe it. And then when every radio interview every week, they say, you will bring back McCarthy. We'll talk about it after the Commanders game. Because he don't have to fire McCarthy. All he has to do is let his contract expire. They don't have to talk about it. Jerry Jones doesn't have a scheduled radio interview until next year. Remember that. I'll leave y'all with that nugget. Jerry Jones doesn't have a scheduled radio interview until next year. No more scheduled. So what's going to happen is he doesn't have to talk about what's happening. After the game ends, his contract could just expire. Mike can just get another job. And Jerry can say, oh, I was thinking about it, but Mike got another job. It's all a plan. It's all to keep us talking. I guess I'm helping out the problem. But listen, Happy New Year to y'all. I really do love and appreciate y'all. Seriously. Y'all support me and everything I do and have been doing it for 5 years. Well, 4.5. It'll be 5 years in June. But still, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Thank y'all for tapping in with me earlier. And I'll be back in. Content won't stop. Something crazy happened. I'm gonna sneak in the back and make a video anyway. Love y'all. I holla.